The Young and the Restless spoilers Tuesday, October 15, Sharon's romantic Nick ambush, Jill's fierce warning, Lily's exigency help, Diane's doomed future, and Billy's downfall, Daisy Carter's explosive November sweets return, Heather Stevens' murderer revealed. Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Sharon's romantic Nick ambush, Jill's fierce warning, The Young and the Restless spoilers for Tuesday, October 15, reveal that Sharon Newman will be feeling good about effects now that she's led Chance Chancellor down the wrong path. Sharon will count on Chance arresting Daniel Romalotti Jr. soon so she can eventually put this whole Heather Stevens agony behind her. Although Cameron Kirsten may want Sharon to hold off on her pursuit of Nick Newman, she wouldn't be suitable to leave her partner alone. Since Sharon had an awful time at Regale with Nick the other night, she'll want to follow up on that. It looks like Sharon will plan a fun and games lunch and surprise Nick with a romantic ambush in the domain. Nick will end up confused over the mixed dispatches he's getting from Sharon. Still, Sharon might contend there's nothing wrong with a friendly mess between former dears if Nick tries to remind Sharon that they're just musketeers. Of course, Sharon actually wants Nick back as her love interest, but she might play down that if he calls her out. Whatever the case, Nick will find Sharon's guest rather crazy and may wonder if he still has commodity to worry about when it comes to her. Other Young and the Restless spoilers say Jill Abbott will give Billy Abbott a fierce warning. After getting updates on all the chaos Billy has unleashed, Jill will defy Billy and make it clear that she's forcefully on Lily Winter's side. It turns out Jill will hand down and claim, so she may hang to fire Billy if he doesn't do exactly what she tells him. Jill may contend on Lily's return to Abbott, Chancellor, but Billy may argue that she's a snake and complain about her going behind his reverse. Phyllis Summers will also get tangled up in all the commercial drama, so look for her to take charge of a situation. Perhaps Phyllis will make a bold move and try to help Billy stay in control, especially since her own job could depend on it. Our youthful and the restless prognostications point to Phyllis shaking effects up ever. So we'll fill you in on any shocking news that might affect. The Young and the Restless Monday, October 14 recap Lily's exigency help, Diane's doomed future, and Billy's downfall. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Monday, October 14, reveals that Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra will cross paths in the domain, so they'll be together when Chelsea Lawson and Adam Newman appear after a family remedy session with Connor Newman. As Adam and Chelsea offer positive updates on that session, there will be plenitude of awkwardness with Sally and Billy. Once Chelsea and Adam take off, Sally will admit she sees commodity unbreakable between them, and that means there's no going back for her. A reunion will be off the table for Billy and Chelsea as well, but he'll admit he's having a hard time letting go. Sally will assure Billy that he'll get there as they partake a nice cling moment. Over with Audra Charles, she'll give Nate Hastings the news about her glissade blasting, though she wouldn't want him to ruin what they partake by offering advice. Nate will give Audra support rather, so she'll kiss him passionately after his Vin talk about how she'll bring him back. Once Lily Winters meets with Devin Hamilton, she'll fill him in on Nikki Newman's concession. Lily will rant about Victor Newman manipulating her and advise Devin not to say he told her so. Devin will want Lily to join their family business now, but she'll be stuck on saving Chancellor. Lily will plan to use the fact that Billy and Victor underrate her to her advantage, but Devin will feel concerned about her getting tangled up in the feud. Subsequently, Lily will get Jill Abbott on a videotape call. Jill will admit she knew about Billy firing Lily since she talked to Chance Chancellor, but she allowed he'd come to his senses and ask her back. When Lily reveals that Billy hired Phyllis Summers and isn't concerned enough about Victor's trouble, Jill won't be pleased. Lily will act like Billy's going to crash and burn, so she'll fear he's going to drag the whole company down with him. Jill will be upset over pampering Billy to the point that she could lose Abbott, Chancellor. Since Jill will be feeling much better following her treatments, she'll contend on handling control Billy herself. At the coffee house, Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins Abbott will make phone calls regarding the stolen product situation before another fight breaks out. Diane will leave in a huff and call Michael Baldwin to meet with her at the GCAC. Once Diane shares Kyle Abbott's treason and the raising pressure with Jack, she'll sweat Jack regrets marrying her. Hard, Victor wouldn't be surprised or terrified over Nikki telling Lily the verity. It was commodity Victor anticipated ultimately, so he'll assure Nikki and make a vaticination about this being the morning of the end for Billy. Victor will ultimately push Diane's buttons in front of Michael and act like she came back to city for plutocrat and power, not to restore her family. As far as Victor's concerned, the dissolution of Diane's marriage will be imminent now that Jack is eventually seeing her rapacity. After Diane stomps off, Victor will tell Michael that Jack and Diane's imminent split makes him happy. Since Jabot is also set to fail, Victor will feel confident that the Abbotts will be lowered and will bewail over his plan working out. Back at Crimson Lights, Jack will spot Chelsea and Adam together. While Chelsea is on a phone call, Jack will speak with Adam and assume he's the reason for Billy's break from Chelsea. Adam will admit that he's sorry for Billy and Sally's pain, but he wouldn't be sorry about getting close to Chelsea over Connor's issues. Connor needs both his parents on the same runner, so Jack will understand that. Although Jack will worry that he's lost Kyle as his son, Adam will offer some probative words. Once Jack takes off, Chelsea will ask Adam if Jack's okay since he sounded a little violent. He'll be, and so will we. Adam will tell Chelsea as he gapes into her eyes on Monday's Young and the Restless occasion. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Chelsea and Adam could still have a chance at an unborn together, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless spoilers Daisy Carter's explosive November sweeps return. Heather Stevens' murderer revealed. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Sharon Newman is in a terrible situation right now. The formerly heroine believes she killed Heather Stevens and is now working overtime to frame Daniel Romalotti. Framing Daniel is a pom-pom situation for Sharon. After all, it takes the heat off her, and it'll bring justice for Cassie Newman's death, as she feels as if he still has to pay for his part in her end. Of course, much of the reason Sharon's in this situation is her Cameron Kirsten daydream, but that's an entire story in itself. As Sharon bartered out during Heather's murder, suckers can't help but suppose she's not the one behind the woman's end. Suckers have been assuming about who the killer could be, from Heather's partner in Portugal to Shayla Carter and others. The buzz on social media is real when it comes to Young and the Restless observers and their studies on who's behind Heather's early death. Sheila may not be the malefactor, as she's been playing nice over in the land of fashion in LA on the bold and the beautiful, but anything is possible when it comes to detergents. Still, her son was just as evil and vile as she was, so there's an occasion to bring back a character in Daniel's history that could really shake effects up. Now that Heather is out of the way, could Daisy Carter re-up the Geno City picture? It's been a hot nanosecond since suckers have seen Daisy, and someone claiming to be her mama helped release her from the sanitarium back in 2012. She has no way been seen or heard from ago. Sheila ended up veritably much alive and returned to the band sometimes ago. So who's to say that Daisy couldn't pop up back from the murk? November sweeps is only weeks down, and during these months day dramatizations always pull out all the stops for shock value to draw observers in. Daisy clearly had a motive to out Heather. After all, Heather raised Lucy Romalotti as her own, and Daisy may hold a massive resentment that Heather took down all the moments she should have educated with her. Daisy may also still be in love with Daniel. With Heather out of the way, she could resurface hoping for an alternate chance. This may have been her plan each on. It looks as if the substantiation that Sharon planted in Daniel's apartment will surface during the week of October 14 to 18. so Heather's case will move forward quicker than suckers anticipated. The rest of October could be where the plot plays out and Sharon's wrong acts are revealed. Once Sharon is behind bars or locked up in an institution, Daisy could resurface and the verity about her part in Heather's demise will play out. Of course, it would only be shown to Young and the restless suckers and not the GCPD. Daisy has to produce some chaos in Geno City before she's nabbed, right? The Young and the Restless pledges some shocking moments in November during Reaches Month, and Daisy's return will clearly negotiate this. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.